Anywho, hopefully that was satisfactory. Regaldo88 and Yumi Arwari, welcome to stream. All right, y'all ready to play some Chaos Gate? Oh, I'm wearing purple today. That wasn't smart. Makes me vaguely invisible. All right. Oh. Do I think he'll be a Corn Legendary Hero? Yes, 100%. Absolutely. Okay, so, the armory is locked for 11 days. Okay. So this is eliminate all seed carriers. Win without using willpower for +3. Ooh, I think we could do that, but it's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be spicy. So that means we want to rely. We definitely want to have a scepter, I think. How was the first day been with Sadie so far? She's amazing, dude. She's just the biggest sweetheart. She's so good at walking. Like she's really just she's just happy to be here. It really feels like she's so chill and calm. Okay, does teleport costs? Yes, teleport costs willpower. Okay, so we're probably not gonna bring these guys.
Hi. Bosk.
I think instead we're gonna do these guys. I can't use willpower, so oh, you can't put anything else in the equipment slot. Okay. So we're still allowed to Aegis Shield because Aegis Shield does not count as it does not count as an ability, or it doesn't use willpower. So we're still allowed to Aegis Shield. So we can bring a hammer. We don't have an apothecary, do we? So, what are your abilities? Okay, so let's have you bring a Medicae.
Yotam 9 Shield, X100. Do hobgoblins worship Gork and Mork? If not, what gods do they worship?
Yes, they do. Well, okay, so hobgoblins in the Hobgoblin Khanate do worship Gork and Mork. Hobgoblins that are in the Chaos Dwarf Empire seem to worship Hashut, because they basically have been kind of like forced to, you know, an acknowledge your betters type situation. Okay, you have the Psy Cannon, right? Yeah, okay. And you've got a med. Okay, so we got 3 meds. I think 3 meds might be a little overkill. I'd like 1. No, actually that's fine. Let's do 3 and then a grenade. Another interceptor. That's kind of the best we've got. Okay, so we'll you know what? Let's put you in this armor, actually. Give you the higher speed. 'Cause you're gonna have to run into combat. All right. And let's switch out your grenade. No, I actually like the frag grenade. Okay. All right, this is gonna be a little spicy, but we're gonna do our best. We've got a decent amount of healing. Wish us luck. What do Chaos Dwarfs think of Minotaurs, given the whole Volt thing? I believe we answered this in the Chaos Dwarf Q&A, but if I recall correctly, they see the Minotaurs as like having a mostly holy aspect, but I believe they do not, they see them as like imperfect. Like of the Beastmen, they are the most blessed, but they are still vastly inferior. They lack like Hashut's true grace and flame.
What do we know of this place, Tech Priest?
Archival data of these coordinates is indecipherable.
Do y'all like the puppy cam?
However, the report from the Augurium is clear. The bloom seeds are
Oh, how did I
below.
find
Our
Sadie?
mission is clear.
So I was looking online for a dog. I was looking on a place called Pet Finder, and I was just kind of wandering around, looking at the website and stuff. I kind of looked at my local pounds. I spent probably about 3 or 4 weeks looking, and I saw her. And when I saw her, I knew. Like the second I saw her, I was like, that's it. Like that's my dog. That's the dog I want, right there. And so I reached out to the agency. It was kind of a bizarre circumstance, but basically it turned out that she was being held by the German Shepherd Rescue of North Texas, which is the area I live in. Which
Your command?
you may notice that she is not a German Shepherd. She is a Pyrenees. So basically, what was up with that is that so her I could go ahead and tell y'all her story,
What is your
since
will?
you know we're kind of playing a game that's nice and it's actually relatively chill for story times. So
At your service.
apparently what Sadie's story was that she was found by this family that works with as a foster or the German Shepherd Rescue. She was found wandering around their
It will
neighborhood.
be done.
And she had
Let
like
the
a really
hunt continue.
she had a really like messed up raggedy blue
Unleash me.
collar, but she you know she was very
Right.
sweet and she was very nice, and they were like, all right, well, you know, normally we only do
Storm.
German Shepherds, but you know we're still fosters, so
I am with you.
we should, you know, we might as well take her in.
My blade is yours.
So they did, and they took her in and they started looking for an owner.
Moving now.
And eventually, they kind of started putting out, you know,
Moving out?
they put out posts online.
What is your will?
and,
Yes.
we're asking, you know,
Yes, Commander.
is this your dog? Do you recognize this dog? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And eventually, online, and they left out a lot of specific details. Oh no! Oh no! He's quite big. That's a big boy.
Prepare to engage.
That is the first. What is this? What is this? A blight hauler? This is definitely the first one of these we've seen. Destroy a blast area to destroy cover. Blast and do knockback. Launch a hazard that causes -2 damage from range attacks. And Overwatch. Immune to affliction. Deals 6 damage and 3 armor breaking and can fire frag grenades. Holy shit. Okay. Anywho, I guess. Yikes. Continuing on with my story.
I am here to serve.
Basically,
Your orders.
so they asked around and they were looking for anyone that might know her, and eventually they heard back from a guy. Unfortunately, the guy was pretty weird.
Yes, Commander.
Like basically on the post
The foe
where they were
bleeds.
asking if anybody recognized her, he left this like massive
Foe wounded.
rambling post, just like talking about like, oh god, like I hate that dog so
Praise
much.
the
Like,
Emperor.
like she just constantly gets out
Your
and
command.
she jumps over it. Like
The
he was just
Emperor
like
lights our
rambling
path.
about how much he just despises this dog.
Moving now.
So, you know, not great.
No devil shall elude my gate.
Oh, I thought he was stunned, and so I would get to.
I am here to serve.
I made a mistake. Oh, I've made a big mistake. I move here. Will I be in range? I am 1, 2, 3, 4 away. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It will be done.
Okay, the blight crawler has to die. Okay, there we go. Sorry. So this guy is just like rambling and just like clearly does not want her back, and is just very angry. And so
Ammo depleted.
so the Fosters decided, all right, well, this guy doesn't want her back, so they took her to the Humane Society, this was about 2 months ago ish. Oh dang it, I wish I could make it to hit them with my hammer, but I can't. Okay, I can at least overwatch them.
Keep your faith. Keep your faith.
Yeah, I really thought I was gonna get a bonus for stunning him, so I would get like an extra action point back, and then that didn't happen, so I'm just gonna take a lot of damage. Oh, thank God he's suppressing fire. Okay, that could have been way worse. So they dropped off Sadie at the Humane Society, and she was there, I think, for about a month and a half, and nobody came to get her. Like they even gave her prior owners information to them, and apparently the Humane Society kind of looked into them. And they were like, yeah, no, this guy's not coming back.
Armed and ready.
She didn't have a home, and she was still there after a month because apparently nobody wanted her because they all were damn fools, I say.
Moving out.
But since nobody wanted her, eventually one of the foster parents was like, hey, he was looking online and he saw that Sadie was still there, and he was like, hey, I know that like we already have way too many dogs, but like, A, look at her, and B, look at her. And he was like, look how sad she looks. She looks so sad. Like he just kept doing that kind of shit apparently. And finally his wife was like, fine. We'll take the damn dog. So he went and picked her up. So she basically went from the Humane Society back to her foster's house. Her fosters, who already own 3 German Shepherds, one of whom is the biggest goddamn German Shepherd I've ever seen in my life. He's a German Shepherd that weighs 108 pounds, and none of those 108 pounds are fat. It is all muscle. He is gigantic.
As ordered.
Anywho, so Sadie lived with them for about 2 more weeks.
Yes, Commander.
And then I reached out to the
yes, sir.
The German Shepherd Rescue Group, and I was like, hey, I saw this dog named Sadie on your site. She looks perfect. She looks like so beautiful and wonderful and everything. I would love to
moving swiftly
meet her and consider adopting her if y'all would be okay with that. And I didn't hear anything back for a week, and I started getting really, really nervous. Because like I think I have a pretty good resume as far as like dog adoptions go, but you never know. You know, you don't know if they're you never know what they're looking for.
It will be done.
Or if they're gonna be like, oh, we don't like you for whatever this reason is. Oh dear.
We are the swords of justice.
So anywho, I reached out to them again, being an a little bit of an annoying, over-insistent little shit, and was like, hey, it's me again. Just want to know, like you don't have to like give me an answer, but I just want to say that you know, I would really love to bring her home, or at least meet her.
What is your will?
Like, you don't have to make a decision about me right away if, like, you know, you want to talk to my vet or any of this stuff. And they emailed me back the next day and were like, hey, like, we looked on our site, and we don't see anything from you. Like, maybe it got messed up. Would you mind doing the application again? And I was like, oh, yeah. So I did it again. I sent them another message and was like, hey, I just finished it. And they were like, okay, great. You know, we'll let the foster mom know, and we'll pass it on, and hopefully you'll hear back. And I was like, cool, great, awesome. So they, so I shit you not, I literally so I got that email from the adoption agency that, you know, we've heard from you and we will pass on your information. Literally not even like a minute later, like I literally had my phone in my hand and was in the midst of setting down my phone, and all of a sudden my phone goes "Ba-doop," because I had just gotten a response from the foster mom, and she was like, hey, like she texted me. She's like, hey, this is where I live. If you'd like to come meet Sadie, like we'd love for you to come meet her and check her out. I'm like, oh shit, okay. So like I talked to my family and I was like, hey, like here's the situation and stuff. And like I was thinking, and I was like, you know, my sister would want to go see her, and so the following Tuesday, we were like, hey, why don't we go ahead and come over? We've got time.
I am here to serve.
And you know, we're not looking to get her right away.
At what?
But you know, we could pick her up, you know, because my folks are kind of like, you know, we don't really want a dog in the house like this exact moment in time. You know, could you know, maybe we could get her, you know, maybe we could get her after, you know, after New Year's, because, you know, I'm actually going to be traveling to New York City for after New Year's to go see a musical. I'm going to go see Beetlejuice right before it closes, which I'm very excited for. And so my folks are like, why don't you get a new dog after that? I was like, all right, like that was later than I would have liked, but you know, I'm respecting their decision. You know, you know everything that happened with Chloe, and I don't want them to feel like I'm trying to force their hand to do something that maybe don't, you know, they're not ready for yet. Yada yada yada. So that was the situation.
Orders.
We go meet Sadie, and
Yes.
Sadie is amazing. She's so sweet
Standing
and
ready.
so perfect, and my sister loved her so much. We come home, and granted, so me and my parents had been in these negotiations for weeks about getting a new dog.
My wrath is restored.
Your orders?
And
Unleash me.
my
here to
my
serve.
sister
Moving
comes
out.
down, and without consulting anyone, without like any kind of like build up to the conversation to maybe make it a little less sudden, my sister basically does the equivalent of walking into the room and dropping a conversational nuke by being like, I
position.
think we should get the dog now, and instead of and I'll just watch the dog while Ryan's in New York. And my parents were like, because that basically got rid of their bargaining chip of like delaying. And I was kind of like, because I didn't want to make I didn't want them to like present the dog.
Affirmative.
So this was actually before we went and met
Your
her.
command?
Then we went and met
As
her.
ordered.
And so then we were thinking, okay, so she's amazing. We don't want to get her just yet. Tell you what, why don't we get her right after Christmas? Why don't we get her like the 26th, the day after Christmas? That'll be fine, right?
The
we
Emperor
can
lights
do the day
our
after
path.
Christmas. That's good. So we all agree. All right, the day after Christmas. So me and
Moving
Leslie go to
now.
meet Sadie at her Fosters, and she's
Your orders?
absolutely wonderful and amazing. And the Fosters, they liked my like account or my application. They liked everything they saw so much. Me and Leslie were just kind of talking to them, and me and Leslie were like, all right, well, we should get going. And they're like, oh, great. Here, we already packed you a bag full of dog food, and we'll get her documents. And we're like, whoa, slow down.
Standing ready.
We're not, you know, we can't take her right now. Like,
will be
not
done.
this exact moment. And they were like, oh, okay. Well, just so you know, we're going on vacation. Yeah, Christmas is the
Enemy
25th. Once the 25th is over, it's no longer Christmas, unless your house is like
Storm.
just really wants to keep those celebrations going, which, you know, some houses are like that. But so in any event, we were just like, we're like, oh, like, you know, we can't take her this moment. We'd like to take her soon, but, you know, we just can't yet.
What is your
And they were
will?
like, oh, okay, but, you know, just so you
Taking
know,
position.
we're going on vacation, starting on Friday or Saturday, and we're not gonna be back for a while. You know, we're gonna go and, you know, one day, you know, we'll come back eventually, but we're gonna go do stuff. So we were like, oh no. So then we're like, okay, trying to think of like, okay, what are alternatives? What kind of alternatives do we have here? So then we're like, all right. So I called my folks while we're still there.
What is your will?
And I'm like, hey, so like the
As you
dog,
will.
like Sadie's foster parents are gonna go on vacation. So if we
Feel my
don't get her
wrath.
this week, it's gonna be a while, and we absolutely love her. My father, I love my father. He's a wonderful man, but this was like an insanely busy week for him, and he's very
No demon shall avoid its fate.
like he's always been kind of this
Praise the Emperor.
stereotypical father figure when it comes to
The
like
Aegis
whenever the
shields
family
us.
gets a pet, he's always bitching and moaning about it, but then when the pet actually arrives, he like absolutely adores it and all that. So my father was kind of like finally it was like, hey, can we bring the dog home this week instead of waiting until after everything? And to my genuine shock, well, not crazy shock, but I was surprised, not insanely surprised, but a little surprised that my dad was like, fine, just bring the damn dog home. He's like, not today, because this was on Tuesday. He was like, not today. You can bring her home on Friday. It was like, all right, I'll take it. Good enough for me. So yeah, we went and picked her up yesterday around 4 p.m. But kind of doing little bits of research and stuff on Sadie. It seems that her first, it seems very likely and strongly that her first owner was pretty abusive, or at least just not really a great guy. A, he was kind of crazy. B, the way she acts sometimes, she definitely kind of gives
My
off
armor
that
remains a
fake vibe
fortress.
of a dog that has been through some stuff. Ow.
Pathetic.
Rewritten in one of the blacks that Sadie would find a new and loving home and bring happiness to the mortal realms.
Yes, she has brought happiness to the mortal realms. It's very true. No, don't mutate. Oh God. All right, we're gonna have to blitz here. Much as I hate
What is your
blitzing.
will?
Okay, first, kill him. Yes, we have a dog camera now.
Pure among impurity.
Taking position.
The stream is upgraded. It's professional now. Because we have a dog cam, which is the only thing that separates a professional stream from a non-professional stream. Everybody knows this.
Affirmative.
Okay, let's hold up on that.
Yes, Commander.
Your Tom 9 sheared. X100.
I am with
What do you think about a gigantic spider's monstrous cat and greenskins as a more elite, bigger, lower entity amount spider riders?
I mean, I'd be fine with that. At the very least, I just want gigantic spiders in the
What is
game.
your will? My blade is yours.
Gigantic spiders are awesome, and they're a very cool mount
Coward.
for greenskins. So please. Oh shit! Nice. Armor break 4. Oh baby. That's what we needed,
Kneel!
dude. Who was
The
that?
enemy weakens.
Who was that? Yeah, I know. Which character is this? Can't.
Yes, Commander.
Is that Kai?
Standing ready.
No, it's not Kai. Dude, Furion Storm, way to fucking go, dude. Furion Storm MVP right there.
I am here to serve.
He was chosen. Well, now he's dead. How do you like them apples? right, so when he tries to run away, oh, never mind. Forgot we had
I must
Overwatch.
sanctify my
I am
rounds.
here to serve.
Firing now!
Paunchy, thanks so much for the 12 months. Thanks for the year of support. Also, Bishop of Cheddar, thank you so much for the 20
The
months.
enemy is wounded.
I really appreciate all the support, guys. Thank you so much. And I'm really glad y'all are all really enjoying Sadie's presence here on stream.
Sanctified.
It really means the world to me that y'all seem very, very delighted by her presence.
At your service.
You almost are as happy about her being here as I am. Almost. Yes, her total war name is the Sadiosaur.
Unleash me. Taking position.
Oh shit.
Knights!
Ooh, there's quite a few of you lads. You're all shitty, but
No! Target acquired.
yeah, I
My
know.
blade is ever ready.
Saw them a little further away than I would have liked.
Your timeline cheered. X100. What do you think of
On my
changing
way.
the Goblin Big Boss's weapon to a bow so that when we get Night Goblin Big Bosses, we would have a skirmish goblin? Same for the Lord War Boss option.
Feel my wrath!
I mean, I don't think you'd have to necessarily change his weapon. I think it'd be more of adding. So like, oh, you know, we're gonna add, this option. You know, give him the ability to use ranged attacks. I think that would be good and smart. Yes. Oh, this is gonna be brutal. There's so many of them, and I'm not allowed to use like psychic powers.
At your service.
Can you hit them from here? Yes, you freaking can. The game is a little bit too loud. Thank you. I will turn that down a smidge. Thank you very much. Feedback is appreciated.
Empty.
When am I gonna play Darktide? Hopefully later tonight, maybe.
Your orders?
Granted, we gotta kind of have to play it by ear. So these are wait, these are regular gun dudes. He's got a big boy gun, which I do not appreciate, but I really want to get.
Your orders? I am with you.
There's a very good chance that Furian's gonna die, unfortunately, but I really don't think there's a way to avoid it, which is unfortunate. Because I can hurt a lot of these guys, but I'm not able to lock them all down. And we're gonna do our best. Ow.
None may stay our wrath.
But maybe he'll be our first dreadnought.
X100. What is the story behind the Squid Goblin?
Shit.
The Trailhead situation where it was
For
planned
the
by
golden throne!
Hang in there, Storm. Grief 23, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Why didn't he swing at him? What? Oh my god, is Fury gonna survive? Quit running, you little turds. Oh my god, he lived. Okay, we have one more Medicaid skull. Oh wow, that is very far away. Okay, I'm gonna go here.
Affirmative.
We need to deal with this dude first, actually.
Yes, Commander.
Daka, 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 daka. Dude, that Overwatch fire on him.
Ammunition depleted.
The Overwatch fire is so strong. Okay, you're out of ammo, right? Yeah. Okay, so reload.
I have sanctified my rounds.
I have sanctified my